Good evening, everybody. Hi, I'm Donna from Purple Pinky Promises, and welcome. I am going to give everybody a minute to hop on and say hello. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, hello, hello. I probably should have cleaned that off before I stuck stuff down to it. I think I am going to clean that off before I start putting stuff on here. It's not a bad idea. So, how is everybody? Yeah, probably a good idea to do that. Yowzers. There is some yuck on here. Ruh-roh. Hello, hello. Hi, Lindy. How are you? Yay, I'm so glad you're here. Yay, yay. Just waiting for people to hop on and just stick that here. Okay. Let that get dried. I'm gonna go grab something to dry that. I always laugh at the thought that somebody's gonna hop on and see a blank, nobody in the chair, an empty screen. I'm here, I'm here. I'm just cleaning this mat so that I can get it ready to work on. Okay. Hip hip hooray. Hi Linda, welcome. I've got Lindy and Linda. Yay. Okay guys, I am gonna go, in my head, it's a simple project, but you know, sometimes it doesn't always play out that way. But we shall see. So here's what we're working with tonight. We are working with these coffee shop dies and stamps from Catherine Pooler Designs. And I like it because I feel like, you know, it can get us ready for some Valentine's Day stuff. So, and I love these colors and this kind of a little bit coordinates with this, just a little bit. I think there's a stamp set that actually does coordinate with this, but anything coffee can coordinate with this. So, the one thing I like about the Catherine Pooler Designs is that she lists all of her ink colors on her paper that coordinate with the pack of paper, and then you can coordinate your gems or your sequins, and you can coordinate your inks and paper, and it's really, really nice. So that's kind of what I've lined up tonight is I am going to, I have a little background that I'm thinking I'm going to stamp, and it's kind of in my head. So so let's get it out of my head and put it down and see how it goes. But I'm using this Daily Grind pattern paper, really cute paper. I'm using these polka dots and stripes tonight. But look at that. So how can that totally segue into Valentine's Day. But the rest of these don't have to be. They can work for any other, look at that, I love that chalkboard look. Any other time of the year. It doesn't have to be a specific holiday. I've also pulled out my Dare to be Artsy Latte Love because I want to use this sentiment, sending you a latte love, because I feel like that's great for Valentine's Day. It's a great sentiment. And so here we go. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna kind of stamp around and get this rolling. I have not used these stamps yet, so I'm going to kind of stamp off on some paper before I actually do any stamping. But I'm going to use this and these inside pieces. And I just kind of I'm thinking I might be able to do something really fun with this. So let's start with the ring. And I'm just gonna put it on a block and we'll just get to rolling. Yay for coffee. Oh, coffee's the best, right? I was joking about being stressed out the other day, and I was saying that, you know, I had to have a piece of chocolate to kind of calm my nerves. Then I had to wash it down with some coffee to get myself all, you know, hyped back up again. So it's calm, hype, calm, hype. Yeah, coffee and chocolate. Can't go wrong, right? So, there we go. And yes, I've had some coffee. So, I'm a little hyped up on some coffee. I'm gonna get some Stampin' paper out just to kind of get some colors going. So I pulled all the colors that are listed, and I think I'm gonna start with my lightest color. And I think I'm gonna go with some coral. Well, let's see what colors we have pulled here in this strip. I feel like either Do-Si-Do and Coral Cabana. Well, no, there's that party dress. Well, all three of them are kind of in there. So I couldn't go wrong with any of those pinks. And so to keep closer to Valentine's Day, I think I'm gonna go with party dress on this one. But it's not my lightest color, but that's fine. It's no biggie. So we're gonna start with party dress, and I'm gonna ink this up and do some Stampin' off because this is the first time I've used it. So we're just gonna get this, you know, good and, what's the word for it? What's the word I'm looking for? Not used, but can't think of the word I'm looking for tonight. Not primed. That looks like it's getting there though. So, yeah. Woo. Okay, I think we got it. So I prepped that, and now I'm gonna go to the background. I'm gonna stamp one of these on my background. So I'm doing this on these bigger stamps, I prefer to go to the stamp versus the other way around. It's easier. So we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna go off paper just a smidge. And now y'all are gonna get to see my stamping skills in action. And then, let's see, what other color do I want to use? What other color? I think I want to go for In the Park and All That Jazz. I'm gonna go for some greeny, bluey, and then the inside, of course, will be the brown. We're gonna go for brown on the inside. We're gonna go for the darker brown and a lighter brown. So we've got Sandcastle, and I think I am gonna go with my darkest that I have pulled out, which is Icing on the Cake. Is that right? That's my darkest? Yeah, that is. So let's clean that off and get that ready. Let's do that. Now, I meant to get my stamp cleaner because sometimes red can muck up your stamp, and it can really, I'll be right back. So you can, if you're not careful in cleaning your stamp really good, you can get something that is actually a little brown if you're not careful. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna spritz up a baby wipe with some of this stamp cleaner from Alt New, which is really good stuff. And get all that red off of there, which I should probably have done my green and blue first, but then again, you know, colors can transfer. The reds are the most easily transferred. And this is not red, it's pink, but it's a red tone. So you can see that I'm cleaning it. cleans up pretty nicely just with a baby wipe, but I'm really gonna get that cleaned up the best I can with some of that cleaner. So trying to show you that I did get more off. I don't know if you can see that. So we don't want that to transfer onto our next color. Okay. So there we go. And now I think my hands are also good and clean. You can use it to clean your hands too. So, go. All right. That is that. I might come back to the pink here in a minute and do some do-si-do. I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. Next, I'm going to do Mardi Gras. And I'm going to wipe that off. Yep, we're going to go to the stamp and move that out of the way. We're going to the stamp. And some of you might be more comfortable using a stamping platform rather than going directly to paper with this. This might need to be inked up. So I'm going to go like this. Very nice. And I'm going to get my last one down here, perhaps. And I'm going to stamp some hearts anywhere, everywhere in between. So let's clean this off. And then we're going to fill in. I just wanted to do some stamping live with you tonight. I wanted to stamp up a background and get a nice little background going, and then just put some other elements on top and be done and call it a card. So here we go with that, all that jazz. We'll see how it goes when I start filling in. I say all of that, but then when it comes to filling in, we'll see. One of the things you need to do is hold tight to your ink pad, because sometimes they like to stick. All right, here we go. We're gonna do this. Now that one I think definitely needs to be inked up. Oop, almost messed it up. But it looks fine, looks nice. Alrighty, I'm done with that. And I suppose we could do one more up there, but we might decide that later. Okay. So we're just building our background. That's all we're doing. And next I'm gonna go in there with my first color. It's gonna be my darker color. And that we're gonna go with, let's see, this middle one here we're gonna do with this one. We'll do this one on these two. We'll see how well I end up doing, you know, my straight stamping skills with all of that. We'll see. We shall see. Okay. So let's start with this one. We're gonna go with Over Coffee. I'm nervous about it. Can you tell? Let's see. Let's see how that goes. Nope, it's icing on the cake. I said over coffee and I meant icing on the cake. So let's turn this over. Let's get some stamp. I've never used this. If you're just now joining me, I've not used these stamps. So I'm going to condition them. That's the word I was looking for, condition them. Get them, you know, good and ready to go. Ooh, that looks good. Yeah. Okay, this one's definitely ready to go. So, all right, let's get this going. Here and here, I have to remind myself what I'm doing. So with these inks, you don't need to press really hard. You just give it a little tap tap and it should be good to go. And I'm gonna stick my head down in here so I see where I'm going. To me, it looks good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And now I'm gonna turn it. Isn't that cool? What a cool pattern and design. Now we're gonna do this one. We're doing it, we're committing to it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with straight stamping. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty happy with that. So now what we're gonna try to do is, oh, nope, I gotta do the next one. Gotta do that heart. So this is the one that's gonna sit kinda, hopefully if I remember correctly and I pay attention to it, that one is gonna sit directly. Oh yeah, I was gonna put my coffee cup, so we might put just a few hearts, not a whole lot, but we will probably. Maybe I'll stamp and die cut them. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so there's that. Let's get this next one out. I'm gonna leave this on open. So where's my paper? Here's my paper. We're gonna try this one. Get that conditioned. That looks really nice. All right. And here we go. Notice I'm just tap, tap, tapping. And I feel like that's ready. And I want my heart to be straight. Oops. Feels like it's, there we go. There's something going on there. That's what I want. Okay. Sorry if I bang my head on the camera here, guys. All right, happy with that. That's fun, lots and lots of fun. Okay, now, I just realized something. I just might cut that in half and get that at the top and the bottom. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of finagling with this. I forgot that I was doing something else here. Okay. Or what I could do let's see. I'm in thinking mode. I do definitely want it that way because I capture all the colors that way. Yep. Okay. I'm thinking of measurements. So give me a minute to think about what I'm doing here. And I may have to trim it just a smidge up here at the top. So if I go about halfway, so if I go a half an inch at the bottom, because I want that to be square on my card the right way, if that makes any sense. Unless I did this. If I just did that, that would be cute too. But that's not what I want. I want it to go, I want my polka dots to show all the way around. And I want just a little bit of stripe at the bottom. So I'm gonna trim that off right up there. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit, I might just do 1/4 of an inch of stripes at the bottom. So I'll get you a measurement. I'm gonna go over to the cutting board really quick and get that cut. Okay, so I cut it just a smidgen over 1/4 of an inch off. And so what I'm gonna do is I am actually gonna glue this on down here at the edge and do about 1/4 of an inch there so that I have, some of you can probably already see what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to do a fun little edge there along the bottom. So now I have that polka dot showing all the way around. I have a little bit of stripe there at the bottom. You can see what I'm talking about. And I have all my colors that I've used in my card. I'm just giving it some fun patterns and whatnot, okay? So that's what I'm doing there. Now let me fill these in. Now that I've got that solved, let me get these filled in. Yay. So I would say that's probably 3/8 of an inch by 5. That's what that measures. This is measuring 3 3/4 by 5. All right, let's fill that in. Let's do some stamping. I'm going to fill this in first. I'm gonna hold my breath because circle to circle is a little bit easier. This, thank you, Linda. I do too. I love these colors. They're just fun and bright and cheerful. Here we go. We're gonna go with Sandcastle for this one. And so that we can see it really well. I gotta turn this around. Look at this. We're gonna condition it first though. So let's stamp. Do that again. Feel like it might need it one more time. It's good enough. I feel like it's good enough. All right, here we go. Bring that up a little. How is that? Let's see how my filling in skills are. Feels like it needs to be a little more inked up. All right. Hey, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Not perfect, but not too bad either. Now we're going to do the next one. And that one is, see, if I don't get it perfect, that makes you feel better, right? Then you don't have to feel so bad about yourself. think, ah, darn it, I missed it just a smidgen. Well, you know, nobody's perfect. I've watched some people live with this, and theirs aren't perfect either. It's about having fun. That's the most important thing. All right, here we go. You could also leave it just white too. You don't have to fill it in. You could just let it be. But I'm gonna fill it in. Grab it one more time. All right, so how I'm doing this is I'm looking for, this isn't easy. So what I'm looking for is that I don't, what's making it so difficult is this. So that's why it's not so easy, because if you could lift your head over without any worries of knocking something over, then it wouldn't be so bad. And if you could get your head straight in it. So you gotta turn and twist it until you see there are no dark spaces. Turn and twist till you see no dark spaces. And I feel like we're almost there. Now this is probably gonna be splotchy because it sat on there for a little bit. But, and I also think they've given us some room for error. Maybe it's gonna be splotchy, but that's okay. I could try to stamp it again. Actually, that kind of gives it a fun little pattern. Not gonna lie. That's interesting. I kind of like it. That's just me. Okay, let's try this next one. Let's see how that goes. So, like I said, you could go ahead and just leave it white. And guess what? If you fill it in and you don't like it, let me show you something. I believe, yes, there are dies, and you can do it again. You can restamp. Hi, Jeannie. Hello. So you can restamp it and just fix it that way. So there it is. Now see, both of these are kind of looking a lot alike, pattern-wise, so I'm just gonna let it be. I kind of like it, personally. Makes it look realistic. I also like just the white, just to let you know. So, I'm not stressing about it, but if I wanted to, I could go back over, just stamp my background, and then get the white look if I wanted to. So that's a redemption for you. Hi, hello, how are you? I never know how to say your, I know I think that's your screen name, but tell me and remind me again, is it Teak? What do you go by name-wise? And I know this, but my memory is failing me. But welcome, and thanks for joining us. Okay. So there we have it. That's kind of fun. I'm now going to, on a separate piece of paper, or cardstock, I'm going to stamp my, I'm going to die cut, I'm actually going to stamp my lid, cut it, and I'm going to put my sentiment, and see if my sentiment, I'm going to look and see if the sentiment fits in the cup, because that's what I was thinking I would do. Where's my stamp set? Because that sending you a latte love, I think is really cute, and it would fit right in the cup there. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna die cut this, some cardstock. Let's just do a bunch of stamping. Teak, or Tech. Oh, Tech. Hello, Tech. Sorry. All right. What did I do? I have some here. Here's that. Now let's stamp some fun. We could go with, let's go with these colors. Let's do Coral Cabana and, yeah, let's do these 3 colors, the remaining colors. So I feel like we could do that. So let's do it. We're gonna stamp some hearts. Thank you for telling me how that's pronounced. I appreciate that. So I'm gonna get these here, and let's get the lid, and we'll stamp it inside there. All right. Let's go with the smallest heart. Stamp it. I'm gonna go with Do-si-do. Fun. So let's just stamp that right there. Looks good. So you're probably wondering why I conditioned those bigger ones, and I'm not doing that with these. That's because they were big and there's more square area to cover, and you're more likely to have splotches if you don't condition your stamps. So that's why I did that. And the next one, Coral Cabana. We'll just do that. It will show that it's darker. Should. Once it gets dried, it should show the difference. There's a slight difference in color between those two. And now we're going to stamp this one with In the Park. And there it is. So those are all of our hearts. We'll put that there. And now we're just gonna die cut a cup. And I'm gonna do that to top of that cup. I might just do that top of that cup in our darkest brown or over coffee. What am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna do it on icing on the cake. All right, so let's run all of those through. If I can get that on there straight. And then these dies here. It's so quiet in here. I kind of prefer to work in quiet. That's just me. Some people like music. I'm a quiet person, believe it or not. I'm not a quiet person, but I'm a quiet worker. I like to work in the quiet. So when I say I'm a quiet person, no, I'm not a quiet person. I like working in quiet. If you know me, you probably think that's odd and strange because I am by no means a quiet person. I'm a talker, and yeah, but I do like to work in the quiet. And here's the funny thing. I learned that about my son recently. He gets that from me. That's one of the few things he does get from me. So that's interesting. So I'm going to pull a Catherine Pooler. I don't know how it's going to go, but we're going to give it a whirl. And I am going to stamp on that. Yeah, I am going to stamp on that after it's been die cut. I'm going to put that lid on there. We'll see how it goes. I just think that's so cute. Those hearts are so stinking cute. What a perfect Valentine's Day set. But it can go beyond that. It doesn't have to be for Valentine's Day, because those sentiments are definitely not Valentine's-y. So it's kind of cool. So, and Latte. I might just stick that there. See how that goes. Lindy. Lindy just said, I'm glad you corrected that quiet person thing. And of course she's got laughing emojis, because yeah, I am not a quiet person by no means. All right, so here we go. Here we go with the lid. Then kind of feeling like I should do something colorful on the side of my cup for my sentiment. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just thinking, you guys vote. What color should I use for my sentiment? It's got to be a darker color. Should I go with, all that jazz, or Mardi Gras? Which one? Or I don't think we should take the lid and be brown and then brown on a sentiment. I think we need a colorful sentiment. Either we need a colorful top and a brown sentiment. I don't know. I'm going to go with, I think maybe all that jazz, because it's down here and the cup's going to go right here, so it's far enough apart. I think it'll separate nicely. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I ask you to vote, and then I tell you what I'm going to do. See, that's how I roll. So, all right. So here we go. I feel like it's going to be fine, but I am just going to stamp it a couple of times. Just kind of, yeah. All right. Here it goes. I'm going to bring it down here so that it's closer to me, so I don't have to get my head in the screen, and I have ink all over my hands now. Where did my paper towel go? Brown lid for sure. Yeah, I think, and then I think that, I totally think that all that jazz would be really cute for the sentiment. All right, here we go. Oh, y'all. I'm gonna have to stamp this where I can see this better. I can't do white on white. I just can't. Hey, would you look at that? You guys. Woohoo! All right. Yes. Triumph. You can't get any better than that. I got lucky. That's pure luck. So there you go. Oh. All right, let's do the sentiment, and I am choosing all that jazz. Yay, I know I did it. I know live is so nerve-wracking sometimes, you guys. To mess up in front of everybody is not fun at all. All right, so here we go with this Dare to be Artsy Latte Love. And you know what, guys, I just realized, how fun would this be? Kind of here, I don't know. I feel like I have to. It's kind of where I'm at right now. I'm feeling like I need a little bit of some beans or something, coffee beans, and it might be a little busy, but we'll see where we are after we get this on here, because that's where it's have used this before, so it's been conditioned, so should be okay. Sending you a latte love. How's that? Cute, cute. Love it. All right. That's adorbs. And I feel like it would be really cute if we took, where's my sand? Here it is. I feel like it would be really, really cute if we took the sandcastle and we inked it. So let's let that dry. I'm gonna run and get an ink blender. You're braver than me. I gotta use the stamp flat for it. I know, I was a little brave. Just a little brave. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna ink this up. I kind of feel like maybe it needs to be inked up, or what do you guys think? Do you think sandcastle, or maybe instead ink it up and ink, no, definitely not that. I feel like sandcastle would work if we inked it up a little. Yes, no, or leave it white? Because I just kind of feel like, well, I don't want to mess it up because it looks really good. Ink it up. You know what? Let's look and see what it would look like if I did ink it up. Let's just give it a try here. So if I stamp it again, oops, wrong thing. Hello. Well, I better clean that because if I stamp it, you know what I mean? So let's ink it up. See what it's gonna look like inked up. It's smudging. So, oops. Like a brown background, a light tan background is what I was looking for. Just a little color to it. I don't know, what do you think? Yes, no, maybe. That stark white, maybe I'll just ink the edges. I'm gonna go for inking the edges. Sometimes you just really can't go wrong inking edges. It does give it a little bit of depth and dimension. So I'm just gonna ink those edges. I'm not gonna ink the whole thing, just the edges. I think that's a safer way to go. And it really does. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, wow, yeah, more depth, more dimension, just gives it a really neat look. And I like that a lot. Show you here. That whiter in the center. I do like that. I really do. I don't know if you can see it. It's hard to see with my hand because it's a, but you can probably see it now. You see that? That's kind of cute. Kind of makes it look more 3D. Gives it some dimension, like I said. All right. Definitely. I feel like it needs more over here though, for some reason. Cute. And we'll pop that up. Maybe we need it. Do we need it all the way around? Let's just do that all the way around. Yeah, cute. Not so heavy on top, but just to give it that. All right. There is that. So let's see where we're at as far as stamping some of those coffee splotches and whatnot. Let's see how we've got, if we've got too much going on, because if we do, definitely don't want to mess up a good thing. So this is what we've got so far. I am going to put got some sequins I'm going to put on there. This is going to go kind of like that. So let's just set this down. I'm kind of loving it. What do you think? Yeah? It might be too much to put some coffee splotches. Maybe just like where, like underneath where, I don't know. I almost feel like this is kind of more, what's the look? Grunge. And this is more of a clean and simple look. So I'm going to say no and just go with some sequins and be done with it. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So let's just do that. That's what I think I'm just going to, yeah. I'm going to get some twine though. I'm going to put that around here and put a bow on that. That would be really cute. I'll be right. See, I just run back and forth. That's all I ever do. So I'm bringing my twine out. Just gonna bring the twine out and see if I find something I like. This strawberry one might be really cute. Let's see what we got. This might be really cute up at the top. Oh, yes. That's adorable. Let's do that. Thank you, Jackie. All right. I'm going to... going easy. So I'm going to just kind of go in the middle here, go around it a couple of times one way. This way. Bring it back around this way. And then I'm just going to tie it off right here. I need some more. I need some more over here. There. Yeah, I'm just going to do it a couple of times. Grabbing it, pulling it, there we go. Now we got it. And there it is. Bring this over. Might be a little too big, so we're gonna pull it closer, a little more closer, a little more closer. Pull that tight, and then just kind of do that. pads on the floor. That would be bad. These floors are really hard. Concrete. Discovered concrete and pad lids are not very nice when they smash together. So, there we go. Super cute, super fun. Yes. Whoop, whoop. And then we'll get some gems on it. Yay. Now we can put our card together. All right, so I like where that lies right there. So we're just gonna stick this one here, pop that up. This is gonna go down and that'll pop up. Or down and pop, doesn't matter. They can all pop up, right? I think I'm gonna do the cup on double though. So, and welcome, Miss Jackie. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. Everybody that's here, thank you. Thank you for joining me. I most certainly appreciate it. This one's, yep, they're going over the edge there. He's giving me the look. It's that hour. It's time to go home. Oh, gravy. I may be in trouble. Because I like, this is... Thank you for cleaning the restroom. I assure you, once we're picked up, we're going home. I assure you.
Anything else I can do for you, Mom?
Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. Okay. No, it's not that bad. It's right now. It's not that bad. In about 45 minutes, it will be, but right now, it's not that bad. So, okay. I just didn't want to forget where my hearts were. So, oh my goodness. I don't know what he just did. I don't know if I want to know. You're being goofy? What's that? Wait, what? Cut what out? Oh, punch them. Yes, if you could punch them. That's perfect. Yes, that will work. All right, I'm just eyeing this, folks, to what, about 1/4 of an inch. Looks about right to me, front and back.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but how many of these do you need?
8 and 8.
8 gold and 8 white. Gotcha.
Yep. Thank you.
You're welcome, Maria.
And I feel like I want this popped up off there. I'm gonna do that. So let's just do that. Let's pop that up. Sometimes I don't always do that, and I just want to do that. So I'm just gonna go down the middle here. That's about right, right? always give it another piece. Right there. Put a smidge there. Right on the edge. Smidge on the edge. Describes me perfectly. I'm a smidge on the edge. Right. And did I get them? Nope, I forgot to get that one. And I got them all. Let's get that centered. Sometimes that's the nerve-wracking part, you know? Just trying to. You okay? It should be there on that table down there.
This one?
No, the one you were working on.
This one? Oh, it's the, okay, it's Valentine's card, that's right. Never mind. Should I put these in the envelopes?
Yes. You can just slide them in. It's not a big deal. Just slide them in. All right. Woohoo. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on double. Think. I think I'm just gonna I'm just gonna do the best I can. That's what I think. And one more layer. This could go here. Let's go. Oh, what do I have there? What is that? Well, that's the other half. What do you know? Woo! And there's this. And then this stuff is really sticky. Just saying. It works really well. Really well. It ain't going nowhere, folks. It ain't going nowhere. Hi, Shelly. Oh, my goodness. We got everybody on here. Welcome. Let's see. I feel like I want that there. Just like that. Pull that. Could you hand me those glue dots on the table, babe? It's in a round circle. Yes. Thank you. Because I'm gonna glue dot something real quick.
Lady.
He's giving me a hard time. What? Oh my goodness.
After I clean, I will cook for you.
Oh, we don't want you to do that, please. Please don't cook for us. Please don't. We beg him not to cook. I'm gonna stick a glue dot here underneath so that it doesn't really go anywhere. So I just stuck it underneath my twine just to kind of hold it there. And I stuck it there in the wrong spot. So hold on while I try to repair that. Slowly pull that up, because otherwise I could damage what I got going on there. Slow. I wasn't paying attention to where I was. I gotta slide that. That was another reason why I needed that twine, was because I didn't want it to fall down. There we go. Cute. There we go. Perfect. Now it will stay. He is hilarious. He is a good delivery man. Eugenia says he is hilarious. He is a good delivery man.
Delivery man.
Oh, that's funny. Here, there's my book card base. All right.
Is there anything else, my lady?
No, we're almost done. We're on
I'd
this.
like to go to the ball tonight.
I would like to go to the ball tonight.
I'd like to go to the ball.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, the ball.
Well, we better get moving, because I turn into a pumpkin at midnight.
We're not clean right now. Because we don't need any pumpkins in the house.
Right? That season's over.
Mm-hmm. Will.
All right.
I'm gonna start vacuuming you in about 5 minutes. Oh, that's right, you're on my outside.
He says he's gonna vacuum in 5 minutes.
Hello.
All right, let's put some sequins on here and be done. Be done. These are the Seattle. Oh, look at those hearts. Aren't those cute? Those are red though. I don't know. I feel like those would still work, right? Oh my goodness, they're so cute. I feel like, I don't know. They're so cute. I have to try. Maybe a little right over here would be cute. Those little hearts are darling. I feel like each one of them just needs one, you know? Don't you know? Don't you know? And y'all gotta know this is just right off the cuff. Sometimes things just happen around here and you weren't expecting it to happen that way, but it does. All right, I'm going to go with, let's see what that looks like. Ooh, that's pretty. That's really pretty. I kind of want that maybe there. Or do we want that down here? Is that too big? We need something smaller. That's there. That's cute. And we can stick this one down here. Or smaller. Let's go smaller. And then I just kind of think maybe one more. And then we're good. And I'm trying to figure out where, oh, on the cup. Right here. Maybe? We'll see. Yeah? What do you guys think? Super cute. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jeannie. Maybe not. I feel like it needs it up here. Maybe right there. Over here somewhere. feel like it needs it up there or down a little more. Like needing that balance. Yeah. I think I'm happy with it where everything is. I think we'll go with that. That's cute. Super cute. Thank you. Okay. And tuck that in. Not sure that I have enough glue there. Is that the wrong, that is the wrong direction. That's funny. Now we got it. Sometimes it doesn't want to come off that mat. Come on, there we go. Now we have it. And then one more. And we got it. Whoop, whoop. We're done and we did it. Woohoo.
Yay.
Yay. Well, that turned out super cute, you guys. I really like it. Woohoo. All right. Now I can get this man out of here. He's worked hard all day long. He's tired and so am I. So thanks for joining us, you guys. I hope you have a blessed rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week. What's that?
Arrivederci.
Oh, arrivederci. Take care, guys. Bye.